Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Leo for the month of February. Now Leo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Leo, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. Let's see what we have here for you. Now, if you watch my content regularly and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. It really helps my channel grow in a big way. Same is true if this is just the first time that you are watching me. But let's get all the cards out here and we'll put them in view and then we'll get right into it for you. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands tells you to really persevere at this time. You can tell this person here is down on one knee, they're frustrated, they're weary from the battle behind them, but it's very important for this person to not give up because what is in front of them is the finish line. They are literally right there and they're about to cross, but it's this last sort of test from the universe coming in saying, are you going to give up? Or are you going to continue with what you know is true? And that's what I feel like maybe some of you are dealing with here at this time. You have a very, very good reading. Just a few cards that may present a problem, but nothing huge here. And what could be happening is you have one last test to pass here from the universe as it relates to something. With this Nine of Wands, you know, this can also represent maybe somebody in your life who is annoying you in some ways. They're a little bit frustrated here. On another level, if you're here for love, this could mean that you or the person you're interested in is a little bit reserved, timid, or shy at this time. Like they're not making the move that you maybe are hoping them to make or something along those lines. And so, yeah, but I feel like it's more about a final test here showing up. So let's go ahead and put that right there and continue along here. So right away in the middle, I definitely, first and foremost, you know, I try to bring in messages for both love and career, like love, romance, as well as career finance. And this is one of these readings where I think there are dual messages for people. So I'll try to weave both of the messages here as best as I can. But this Lover's card really is what it sounds like. It's indicative of an extremely strong romance in your life, or the potential to have a really deep connection with somebody here with the Lovers. It could even represent like a soulmate or whatever label you want to use here with this Lover's card. But yeah, this can represent somebody that is the real deal in your life, and this can be the sort of start of a relationship between the two of you. However, it may mean that right now there's something going on either with you or with the other person that they need to work on, or that you need to work through at this time. Like you may just have something else going on, but as soon as that is done, this situation could start here. Now, if you're here for a career and money, the Lovers can represent, or just life generally, the Lovers can represent an important choice to make in your life. And so, yeah, it's the card of Gemini, which is all about duality, you know, two or more choices, the dueling nature of life, things along those lines. So yeah, let's continue forward here. Now, in the beginning of the month, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Two of Wands. So this Knight of Pentacles is all about arrivals. And the reason why I feel like this is a card of arrivals is because it's this idea that you have put in a lot of energy and effort into something, and now you're getting an outcome. Okay, the outcome here is the Knight of Pentacles coming forward, offering a pentacle out to you. And so it's one of the nights that everybody wants to see, because it can represent like contracts coming in. It can represent, you know, new job opportunities potentially, or new financial opportunities, more so in the financial realm, like maybe starting a new contract, starting a new job, not really offers, but more about like the starting or yeah, something like that. It can also represent like real estate, land, things along those lines. It can certainly mean a new job, but I get more about contract energy with that. Like some of you may like be a freelancer or work for yourself or do something like that here. And for others of you, you may be like looking at a different investment at this time, or like something around real estate or land or something like that here. You also have this Hermit, which is a card that indicates potentially purposeful isolation, in that this person is on a solo journey towards the building of knowledge. And they're really looking for the answers of the universe here. As you see, they are alone within the cosmos, within the universe here. And they're acquiring knowledge. They're on the path of the sage, really. And they find along their journey that the light is not only within the lantern here, but it's also within themselves, Leo. And so I do feel like there's an arrival coming, and it was always going to come. And that may be something that you learn throughout this process here as you've spent time, building knowledge, building experience, building skills. You also have this Two of Wands, which is a choice between two options, maybe a choice between two people, two paths, two situations. Even if you are here for love, with the Lover's card and the Two of Wands, it could mean that you have an important choice to make in love. Again, and if you're not here for love, it could be in life. And so I'm getting this message here where some of you may have, it's like you feel something with somebody here. If you're here for romance, you feel something with somebody, but there's like a decision that needs to be made about how that's going to happen. And if you're here for life and career in general, it's like you may have like the option of staying where you are or moving on to a new place. Or you may have the option of like selling your house, buying another, or selling your house, renting. Like you may have all of these different options here at this time that'll be very important for you in February. Now, in the middle of the month, you have the World, the Lovers, and the Two of Swords here. So the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords can be a challenge. It can be like a card of deception, maybe someone talking behind your back or undermining you or something like that, cheating, stealing, lying maybe. But I don't feel that here. I don't feel that because I don't have the other indicators of that showing up. So what I feel like this is telling you to do is take a clever approach to a problem. This may mean that you need to take the back entrance here, which is what this person's doing, or get creative in your ability to solve a problem or solve an issue, especially as you have this choice to make. And the other thing is, do not rob yourself, okay? The Seven of Swords can also say self-deception. Okay, do not rob yourself of something here at this time. And it may mean that there is a really healthy, solid connection here for you, but for whatever reason, you're not allowing yourself the chance to have that happen. And same is true in life. There may be a really solid opportunity. So don't rob yourself. You also have this World card, which is the completion of a cycle and a big victory that comes along with it. It's the last of the major arcana, meaning you've gone through the entire hero's journey or the fool's journey here. And you're now given a reward for the end of the cycle. Now, let me show you why that's significant. In the last part of the month, you have the Six of Cups, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords. The thing is, some of you are starting a new cycle here. And because you're finishing one out with the World, but you're also now restarting the clock here. You're restarting the cycle with the Fool, which is the start of all of the tarot. This Fool card, it's a powerful new beginning, and it really only comes forward when you're ready. I think you're ready, okay? But it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what you think. So do remember that. I can't tell you what to do, but if I'm reading this, you're ready for something new, whether it's with a person or whether it's with an opportunity in your career or your life. This could all be relating to something in your past life that you brought into this lifetime here with the Six of Cups. And that could be with this other person. There could be a deep connection between you and this other person. But it could also mean that in the past life, it's esoteric, but you sign a contract when you come into this lifetime. And it may mean that part of that was dealing with something financial here or working through something in your career. And that could be this start of this new cycle that's showing up. You also have this Knight of Swords. Anytime I get two or more knights, it means that you're going to have a busy time ahead, lots of events happening, and the Knight of Swords tells you to seize the day. take advantage. So let's go ahead and see what else we have going on here. Now, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe. And if you're interested, you can check out my website to sign up for my email list. There's a link to that in the description below. So let's see here. What else? One more card here. 2 more. All right. So you have Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Definitely like to see that. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Direction Guardian, choose your path. I think that's important for you. And then lastly here you have Animal Guardian, trust your instincts, as well as Wise One, grow within your current situation. So all of this guardian energy here, and you know, with this Hermit and this Wise One energy, I do feel like some of you have really I do get the sense that some of you have really sort of wised up isn't the word that I'm looking for. It's more about you've gained some serious knowledge. Okay, you've gained some serious experience along your path, whatever's been going on here. And now with that experience that you've gained, you're looking at making this choice with the Two of Wands and the Lovers here showing up. So let's see what else. Okay, I guess we're going to take these 3, and I think we'll take that one as well. So you have within the next few months, wait, trust, and take action. So it's interesting because you have this message of wait and take action. Again, for me, what that is spelling out is strike while the iron's hot, seize the day, but do not strike until literally don't go until the iron is hot. Okay, so like, do not force the issue at this time. Do not be impulsive, but rather use the experience and the knowledge you've gained to recognize when it's time to enter or when it's time to strike here. And so that's what I feel like is showing up. So let's go ahead and start to clarify the situation even more with some tarot messages. See what we have here. Okay, so you have the World, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so the World here is the completion of a cycle, and this can represent, we've talked about this already, actually. What am I saying here? We've talked about how this is coming in here again, right? So the World's coming in again. That is definitely significant. So what I'm saying here for you is that many of you are definitely starting a new cycle, okay? Because the World also says, take time to reflect on the choices you've made up to this point and the journey you've taken along on the cycle. And so I do get the sense that there's an ending, but there's also a new beginning here happening. And for many of you, this could be around Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities, okay, coming into your life here, and that could be financial. Ace of Pentacles is a big card of contracts, similar to the Knight of Pentacles, but even more so, right? You can think of the Ace of Pentacles as like, you know, like your first day on the job when you're signing on like onto a new contract, or you're, you know, starting a new job and you have to like go through HR, you have to sign the contract, do all of that sort of thing. That's the energy of this Ace of Pentacles. It can also represent like signing off on mortgage documents or doing any sort of documents here showing up. And so I get the sense that there's something new here. It could be selling something as well, right? Cashing in some sort of new beginning or new money or new situation here in your life. So that's definitely a lot of confluence here around a new beginning with the World twice, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool. You also have this Five of Swords, which is an ending, okay, but it's some sort of ending as well. So again, I feel like there's an important choice to make. I think you recognize that one thing's ending, but also another thing's beginning. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We have the Moon, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So the Moon represents potentially something that is not as it appears. It can also represent an emotionally charged situation, or just really needing to trust your intuition. It can also represent like subconscious fears. And it's almost like there's this energy of you really needing to trust at this time with this take action, trust, wait within the next few months. You could maybe be wanting an answer before it's ready, right? Because you have to allow everything to work out in divine timing. And it could mean that that's going on. Now, the other thing with the moon is it is a temporary situation, indicating like the phases of the moon, something coming in and out. And so do be aware that if you are dealing with something, it's probably temporary. And so I also think maybe something could be hidden or left in the dark here at this time around a relationship. But I see you really taking advantage here, being careful of not being impulsive with the Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, twice. So do not rob yourself. Do not put yourself in a bad position. Allow things to happen. So you have the Hermit coming in again. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So the Hermit is, again, we have like a lot of different repeating messages. We have the Hermit twice. We have the World twice. We have the Knight of Swords twice. And, you know, so this is you really leaning into the knowledge that you have and the knowledge that you've gained along the way. I've said it 100 times. I sound like a broken record, but it's coming in over and over and over again. And using this knowledge to build, because the Eight of Pentacles can represent a card of building a new life, building a new thing for yourself, using the knowledge you have to build on this new cycle that's coming in. Okay. And really trusting yourself here as well with the Queen of Cups, which is a major card of intuition, just like the moon. By the way, with this Three of Cups, I do feel like there's like happiness arriving, but it's very important that you do not act impulsively for whatever reason. I don't know why that's coming in here, other than the double Knights of Swords. It's very important that you just do not rock the boat in whatever situation we're talking about here, especially if it's love. Allow whatever's going on between you and this other person to happen. You also have this Wheel of Fortune, which is a perfect alignment. It's like a major card of luck, a major card of destiny is arriving, and really good things entering into your life here at this time. So really nice energy. Really like to see that for you. But let's see what else we have. Let's pull some additional cards here. Let's get some messages from the Kipper deck. So you have Mature Woman, Courthouse, Distant Horizons, Journey, Marriage, and Lovers. Wow, okay. Courthouse marriage is literally marriage, because obviously marriage is a legal contract. So some of you, I'm not saying you're going to get hitched right away, but what I am saying is with Courthouse, Marriage, Distant Horizons, and Lovers, in the future, this situation that we've been talking about with this person and this important choice you have to make, this person could be a very long-term partner for you, okay? Now, for some of you, if you've already been in a long-term commitment, they could be here in the future. They could be offering you coming forward to you with a proposal if you've been in a relationship for a long time with this person. And it may just mean that they're like they have pregame jitters, right? They're like a little bit nervous around this proposal, which I think is totally normal. So yeah, this is an amazing reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Take care. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next reading.